Hi dear sisters and brothers in the house, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and your support. I appreciate much, guys. But if it is your first time to be on this channel, hello, welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. Watch this video to the end, and after watching this video to the end, please remember to watch my other videos too. You are going to learn a lot. So today's video is going to be a story time. Actually, guys, it is the last part of Zara's love story. If you haven't watched Zara's love story, it is your first time to hear Zara, the name. I have shared so far 5 parts of her love story. Go back, watch part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, and then come to this last part so that you can understand very well this love story and get to learn lots of things. So talking about learning, I always tell you that every love story is different, and why I share love story is for you all to learn. And in today's Zara's love story, it will help you learn a lot, whether you are in a relationship already, whether you are still on the dating apps and sites searching for love. It will help you to deal with some situations when they arise in your relationship, or you who is dating already. Some things that will be said in this story might open your eyes that you are in the wrong place. Okay, so this video, oh my god, after you watch it to the end, I promise that you are not going to leave empty, at all. And without wasting much of your time, let us jump into this love story. So dear friends, last time when I shared Zara's love story, we ended whereby Zara enjoyed the goodies with Peter. And most of you laughed a lot. Some were like, Bella, the way you're saying it, it's like you were at the location. It made me laugh more. So Zara said that, Bella, there is something I want to add when it comes to the goodies, and I think you haven't talked about this in any of your love story. You never ask ladies that share their love story why they shared the goodies with those guys. And takes us back. Actually, I forgot to share this part. The first time Zara shared her goodies, when she broke her V. So it was like, Bella, the guy that broke my it's me who wanted to know or to get the experience how it feels like to enjoy the goodies. And even after enjoying the goodies for that first time, I was like, I didn't know it was this horrible. It's obvious when you share that first time, the experience is not good at all. But later, you get to enjoy the goodies. Even the family that Zara comes from, her white grandmother, parents, sex education wasn't something hidden. No, when she grew up, reached that age of sex education, got the sex education, and at some point when she was sharing her love story in the past, had told me, you know what, Bella, me sharing the goodies isn't actually a big deal to me, like other women who uses the goodies as the weapon. Or maybe they be like, I cannot share the goodies with this guy because if I share, he won't marry me, or I'll keep myself. Then on the day of the wedding, that is when I will share, just, special for him. She was like, Bella, that does not mean if you do that, then that guy will never cheat on you or what. Also, we are an era whereby, everyone is free to do what they want. I know you too that is watching this video, you might have a different opinion on this, but it's good to respect her opinion. I respect your opinion too. I have my own opinion and I think it should be respected too, without judging each other. Okay, so on this added to that, her advice to all ladies out there: if you are going to share the goodies with a guy, don't share because that guy wants the goodies. Not at all. Or don't share the goodies because you want to make that guy happy. Maybe if I share the goodies, he will do this to me, he will do that. Not at all. Share the goodies because you feel like you want to share. Share the goodies because you also want to enjoy the goodies. Remember to protect yourself because no man will protect you. It is very, very important, a strong advice, and I have told you this too several times, that in your relationship, in whatever you do, always protect yourself. So remember to tell that guy to protect himself, protect yourself before you enjoy them, the goodies, if you want to enjoy the goodies. And do it because you want to enjoy. I repeat, that is Zara's advice when it comes to the goodies. Yeah, because I got a comment and someone was like, this Zara loves the goodies a lot. Then I remember my other baby now is married. So one time was sharing her love story. It is here. There is a way she was behaving, dating a certain guy online. It didn't work out with that guy. Yeah, but later found another guy that is now married too. So at the time I was dating that guy online, there is a way she was behaving. And as she was telling me, I was like, girl, why do you behave like that? She was like, Bella, I love sex. I love sex, Bella. And I respected that, I respected her. Yeah, we should always respect each other. Respect yourself and respect others too. If someone loves the goodies so much, let them be. It's not a crime. I know some of you who are watching this video, you might also love the goodies a lot. Don't ask Bella, do you love the goodies or you don't? Anyways, guys, so let us continue with her love story. Let me hope, jokes aside, you have got something from her advice and it will help you in the future. So Zara tells you, doesn't want to talk a lot of how, the trip went, because after all, it's a failed story, like the good times. She doesn't want to talk no more about the good times, wants to talk of those important things that will help you in your search, you who is still searching, or in your relationship, you who is in a relationship right now. So friends, yes, Peter was in South Africa with Zara. They enjoyed the goodies, had some good times, yeah, all was good to some extent. And when he arrived, had rented a car. So yeah, they could go see different tourist attractions, even had a vacation away from, the place he had booked to stay. So they went to that place, enjoyed, had fun, and decided that they were going to come back the last day that he was going to go back to America. So yeah, they packed everything and they were supposed to arrive in time so that they can hand over that car that they rented and then go back to the hotel, spend some more hours together, those last hours before he leaves for the airport back to America. So yeah, after packing, entered into a car, and Zara had to take her phone, use the GPS, to direct them on the way. So unfortunately, Zara clicked on the wrong way, so the GPS gave them the wrong direction. And when Zara discovered that, immediately told Peter to turn around because they had missed the road they were supposed to pass through. So when Zara told Peter that, oh my God, we have missed the road, I made a mistake, oh goodness, Peter got super angry at Zara and he hit the steering wheel of the car, started shouting at Zara that you must get it together, you must focus. And the way he was talking to her, it's like he was talking down to her. Zara felt stupid and was also angry the way Peter talked to her. So decided to keep quiet and was like, it was so unnecessary of him shouting at me. I'm a South African, I've been in Johannesburg, so I know my way and I'm sure we are going to arrive on time. Hand over the car. So why shout at me? There was a tense environment in that car and they continued their journey, eventually arrived in time to hand over the car. So after handing over the car, had to return to the hotel because that was their plan. So when they arrived at the hotel, before they went up to the hotel, Peter sat down Zara and started telling her, you know what, I'm not going up with you to the hotel like planned before. I think you should just go back home because I've realized that I am too good for you, you know. I don't deserve you, referring to the fact that he shouted at her. And Zara tells you at that time never wanted his trip to end in that bad way. Second, never wanted to lose him, so had to plead with him and then told him that, yes, I was going to tell you I didn't like the way you talked to me. So they talked and solved everything, then went to the hotel together, spent those last hours together before he left. So time came, went to the airport, took him, and then returned back to the hotel with an Uber. So when Zara returned to the hotel, Peter kept on chatting with her because was still waiting to board, and tells you even when they were still at the hotel, when could look at him, it's like he was feeling guilty for what he did. So they kept on chatting and he told her, I think I need to see a therapist so that I can work on my anger. Meaning, didn't feel good of how he shouted or how he became angry at Zara for no reason. Zara was like, it's fine. So the conversation continued and then asked Zara if she needed money for food. So Zara tells you her problem and takes responsibility for that is that has the pride to ask or accept money from a guy, and was like, Bella, people say a man will treat you the way you treat yourself, and I wish I stood my ground from the start and accept his help, thank him and ask when I needed. Yeah, because he was my boyfriend and it was his responsibility to provide. But I just decided to show him or prove to him that I am not like your ex. You know, I'm not with you because of money. I am okay. Which was totally wrong because the ex is ex and he was supposed to forget about the ex now that he's dating Zara. So Zara focused on proving to Peter that I am not like your ex and forgot about herself and her needs. Yeah. So as they kept on communicating, Peter kept on, insisting like, tell me if you really need money for food, I will send you. Zara's like, no, don't send me money. My father will go shopping later. It's okay. But something clicked her mind and decided to change her mind, accept his help. I was like, yeah, you can also send me money for Uber to go back home. And right away, Peter sent that money. So time for Peter to board came. He boarded, went back to America, and everything was good. Zara tells you the first few weeks of Peter being in America, all was okay. But you guys should remember, Zara was following my videos, was in contact with me. Yeah, so her eyes were kind open. I can't say wide open, but somehow open. So observed Peter if he will talk about the next plan. Because before Peter went to South Africa, told Zara, yes, now I want to come, be the one to visit you first, and then when I leave, you will be the one to come to America. They had plans to an extent, told her, when you come here, you'll have to get your driver's license, and then I'll give you my car, my second car, so that you can be driving that to get around. Yeah, so plans were there before he came. But when he left, she saw the quietness when it comes to the progress of what next. And because was following me, knows that if a guy visits you, there should be a progress, the next plan. So started questioning, Peter, why are you not talking of the next plan? What is your next plan? What are we going to do, so that we can meet again? And that's when they started having fights. Yeah. So I remember it was April and Zara came to me. And by the way, guys, before I forget, they had planned that Zara is going to ask for a tourist visa and will travel in June 2024. Peter went to South Africa in February, the last week of February 2024. Yeah. So Zara checks me and she was really down, very, very down. Told me, Bella, I am so frustrated. My late grandmother left me some inheritance, which is money, but it is taking so long. It's been 1 year. Right now, I called the lawyer and the lawyer said, I need to wait for more 6 months for everything to be cleared, for the taxes to be deducted on that money so that I can get that money. And I had lots of plans with that money. And among the plans was for me to pay the ticket, go to America to see Peter again. So now the lawyer is telling me 6 months. It is really frustrating me very, very much. And another thing that I was scared to tell you is that Peter took credit to travel, come to South Africa. And the reason why he did that, it was for safety, Bella, so that he can protect his card. Because was traveling internationally, never wanted to put his card there. If anything happens and, maybe he gets scammed, if it's the money for the bank, there is no problem. The bank will figure out how to get that money. But if it is his money, it will be difficult to get that money because it is a different country. So that is why he took credit to come and visit me. So right now, he cannot pay for the ticket for me to go to America because he has to pay for that credit. And another thing is, if I am to wait until he finishes to pay for that money, then I'll have to wait till November. It's 6 months again. Same 6 months that I'll be waiting for my grandma's money. So I don't want to talk a lot. I want you to hear what was my response through the voice notes. Yeah, I know some of you get irritated by the voice notes that I share here, but I can assure you that through those voice notes, if you find yourself in the same situation that Zara found herself in, you will know how to handle it because it was the advice I was giving Zara. I see you're very, very down, and I'm sorry that you have to wait for 6 months before you get your grandmother's money. That's really a lot of time, but as you know, the systems can be really, really, really slow, very slow. So if the money is yours and your grandma left it to you, it will be yours. You don't need to worry. Just wait and do other stuffs. Don't even think about it anymore. It's hard, but try not to think about it anymore. Do other things. And yeah, you'll see time will go really fast. When we come to situation, don't hate me for this. I have to be honest and talk to you as a sister. And I really wish you could have consulted me before about this. Because all in all, you have to be careful. I always give you guys the guide to make sure the guy you enter into a relationship with is financially stable. I'm not talking of a filthy rich guy. No. He should be capable of taking care of you. So guys, the reason why I said a guy shouldn't be filthy rich, it's because in her voice note, while explaining, why Peter can't pay the ticket, was like, Peter is just a normal guy, a middle-class guy, is not filthy rich. Yeah, so let's continue. If you guys are to get married, he should be capable of doing all the process that is needed for you guys to be together. So that means a guy should have savings, a guy should have a plan. The plan should be there, okay? So if your boyfriend earns $5,000 per month, I don't think he can't pay a ticket for you to go to America, really. If he really wants to be with you, okay? If he really wants to see you, he can, if that's what he earns per month. Otherwise, if he has got maybe other that he is paying off, not all about the money he spent to come there, but maybe he has got other bills to pay, like maybe he has got a mortgage. I think he has a kid, so maybe he's also paying the kids whatever. So he has a lot on his table. Maybe that's if that is the case, then we are going to really understand. But again, a guy that is paying the credit since he left and he's telling you he's still paying it till the time you get your money, that is when he can be able to have another money for the ticket. I really don't know. I really don't know how this guy is financially. Because interracial relationships, they are really expensive. Really expensive. I'm telling you, my husband had to pay 3 times ticket to go and return before I settled here. And I can't say my husband is a rich guy. No, he's a middle class, middle class. We live a normal life. Okay, but when a man is determined, he will really try his best to prioritize. Okay, yeah, that's what I think. This is my honest opinion. So I really don't know even why you offered to pay, even if you had that money. Girl, you are not supposed to offer. A guy should be the one to take care of you. Yes, he should take care of that trip. It's really important. Because what if that money, for example, it reaches 6 months and they tell you have to wait another 6 months? What are you gonna do? So in this case, for me, I would advise you to just twist the things completely and be like, I'm no longer getting the money. There's still some, procedures to be done, the law, whatever things. So I'm no longer even depending on that money anymore. So I think we should just stick to your plan of waiting for you to get me a ticket. And let's see what he's gonna say, and let's wait till that time when it comes, if it is November or December, if he will offer to pay that ticket, to come to see you. If he does, it's okay. You can go and see how life is, get to understand better. But really, I wouldn't advise you to pay a ticket to go see a guy. He paid the ticket, yes, he came to see. He's a man. A man should be a man. Because
when you start it like that, later it's gonna weigh you. Trust me, it's gonna weigh you. Because even if you find a job in America, it doesn't mean that you will first get a very high payment. At first, when you're looking for a job, sometimes it can be challenging and decide to take normal jobs that pays normal salary.
Yeah.
That you can't even compare it with salary. But if you have started 50-50, that means this guy will be like, yeah, you have to put in your money, you have to pay this, you have to pay that, you have to pay that. Because this is how you all started your relationship, okay? I know you love him, I know he loves you, but there's some things that we do them without knowing it's a mistake. And I'm talking to you as a ladies talk, girls talk, to help you not get in trouble later. So you gotta think of something to twist this and see his reaction, okay? See his reaction. Because if you tell him I can't get the money anymore, we stick to your plan, and you see him, starting to lose interest, he no longer calls you and acting weird, you just know that I'm in a wrong place, okay? But if he tells you, okay, honey, don't worry, just wait for me, November, you just be patient and wait till November. He sends you a ticket and you go to see him.
So yes, guys, that is the advice I gave her, and I was actually shocked. Why did you offer to be the one to pay for the ticket? But again, repeated, Bella, you have to understand me. I offered because I saw how he was complaining about his experience with the ex. The ex never loved him, but used him only for money. So I didn't want to appear like I want to use him for money. I can't help him because he said the ex never helped, not even to offer money or what. Normal things like spending Christmas together. Even the lady could want Peter to be the one to go to her church, not the other way. Not her going to Peter's church, not her spending Christmas with Peter. No, just normal things like that. Never accepted to do them for Peter. Zara was like, after all, my inheritance is coming in, the money, I will pay for the ticket and go visit him. But before he had said, I'll get you a ticket, but when she offered, he was like, fine, it's okay. So they started waiting for that money. So when she told me about it, that's what I told her, no, you have to twist things and let's see his reaction. I know some of you might not really understand my point of telling her not to pay for that ticket, go see Peter in America. It's not all about her buying the ticket and go to America. It is about the life they will live after. If this guy isn't capable of paying for the ticket for you to go to America or sponsoring that trip for you to go to America, how will he take care of you while in his country? Some of you be like, Bella, I'm a strong woman, hardworking, no problem. I'll find a job, take care of myself. There is no problem. But when you go to a new country, it's not like in your country you're going to look for a job, and even in your country it's hard to find a job. Imagine in a new country, it will take you some time. And in America, yes, I've had people getting jobs are available, but the problem is you don't get a high-paying job right away. You have to go through those small jobs that pays little money that can't take you anywhere. So if you paid for yourself for the ticket and then you're like, yeah, I'm in for 50-50, you'll start being sad. Yeah, because as a woman, you need a guy that will take care of you. You need a man that will provide. If you chip in, it's totally okay. It's fine. You are supporting your man. But not you're doing it because he is forcing you to do it, because he can't do it. He's not capable of doing it. So yes, after talking to Zara, Zara was like, okay, Bella, I will do as you say and see what will be his response. I think I need a serious talk with Peter on this. So sent me another voice note telling me that if Peter has to pay for her ticket to go to America, that means he will be in a bad place financially. Number one. Number two, he will have very little savings if he pays for that ticket. And if you remember in the voice note that I made you listen to, I told her, is this guy really financially stable? So I kept on telling her, I still suspect this guy financially is not okay. But Zara was so stressed very much. Like, why does Peter doesn't want to buy her a ticket? Because from the things he told her, couldn't connect the dots to understand why. The salary is $5,000 per month. He doesn't pay for a child support because has a full custody of that child, so takes care of that child alone. He doesn't need to send money anywhere else. So she was like, for me, I think he is just being stingy, just like how the ex-wife used to tell him that he is stingy. Or he's too careful with his money, doesn't want to spend it by paying a ticket for me. Even said something very sad. For me, it sounded very sad to me. It was like, Bella, maybe I'm not worth it of him paying a ticket for me to go to America to be with him. Yeah, it's sad. It's really, really sad. But I repeat, guys, stop taking everything on yourselves, okay? Open your eyes, understand very well, does this guy really loves me? Is this action an act of love towards me? Because you can't pretend you love me, you miss me, blah, 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 and at the same time, you don't want to spend your money for us to be together. What's that? It doesn't make sense at all, at all. So yeah, time passed and then decided to talk. When they talked, he kind of opened up and repeated the same thing, that at that time cannot buy a ticket for her, but promised he will buy a ticket for her. She should just, wait. He will work on it and all that. So they solved it and kept on with their relationship. Then time passed. Remember, in my voice notes that I made you listen to, I told her, if this guy really loves you, will not start acting up after you telling him my grandma's money is no longer coming in, so you should look for a plan for me to come meet you. He will keep on, talking to you, and yes, he will look for a way. Guess what? This guy started acting up. Yeah, could keep quiet, could respond after 12 hours. He started telling her one day, chatted him. He was like, right now I'm in a very bad mood. I have a lot on my table. Then Zara asked him, is it about me? Is it about our relationship? He was like, not only about our relationship, but I can use that as a break. Oh my God. Zara was like, what's this? Started being really, really scared. So got really scared and actually, guys, was crying. Yeah, was crying, telling me, Bella, maybe I'm not the perfect person he was looking for. So I talked to her, tried to comfort her. Let me let you listen to the voice notes that I sent her. So this is the continuation concerning him taking a loan to go see her in South Africa.
Another thing, let's be realistic, eh? Now we are talking as sisters, okay? Which responsible guy will take a loan and travel, go to see a woman, whereby when you come back you have to pay for that loan, and that relationship has to move on, How are you going to sustain that? Who does that? And okay, let's imagine all goes well, he buys a ticket for you. Like how did you guys plan your life? Like when you guys were talking, like what was the plan? If you move to America, it means you're looking for a job, start working and share the bills. If that's the case, I don't know. I really don't know. If it's me, no. I wouldn't want a guy who will make me do 50-50 kind of a relationship. I don't want to hear about that. You have to be a man, you know. And another thing, I'm scared. What if this guy has got lots of loans? And yes, all goes well, you guys get married. You have to help him pay his loans.
And
the loans that you've got nothing to do with. Think well, my dear. I really wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you to be happy, you know. But also, really, you need to have someone who is. I don't know how to say this so that you can understand me. It's not that I'm telling you to be with a rich guy. Even if he has a normal life, it's okay. But he should be able to sustain a long distance relationship. Because if he's not capable, it means that relationship won't go anywhere. You guys will keep chatting, you guys will keep like, I love you so much, I want to be with you, I want to see you. But at the end of the day, what is the plan? And it makes me so angry that he responds like he's not sure of when. It makes me angry. And maybe if I ask you a question, did you tell this guy about your grandmother's money before he came down to South Africa? Or you told him after he came? Was it the plan already before he came that when he comes, then you'll be the one to visit and you're the one to pay the ticket? Did you talk about that, or you talked when he came to South Africa? I would like to know that, because these are the things I've been always saying. Love is not enough, my dear. Love is not enough, especially when it comes to a long distance relationship. And now you are witnessing everything. I really pray that this guy really loves you and he's not in debt, he's capable of taking care of you, and he will find a way really to make sure you guys get to meet, and he gives you a clear answer like, I will invite you next year. You know, it's far, but if you love him, if you love each other, why not? You can wait. It's hard, you can wait because of love. But it's better, he says, look, next year summer, that's when you'll be in America, okay? So that you'll be at peace, you know what to do, and all kind of things. That's what I need to hear from. Not I'm not sure, because I'm not sure can be even never, okay? But don't freak out. Don't freak out. I know you must start freaking out. Don't freak out. I'm just pointing out these things so that you can just open your eyes and look really well into this relationship. See where it will go. Yeah, really. Like, be realistic. Be realistic. Love is not enough. Another thing, what I've seen like these white guys do, if he knows he's not financially stable, they don't come, they don't come to you. They make sure they try everything to bring you to their country first, like you be the one to go. And then later when everything is settled, they can go to your country, maybe for introduction and all that. This is what I've seen like these white guys do, especially the serious ones. Because you're not financially stable, why should you go see the lady first? Because it's you who will go to live in America. So it was better for you to first to go, and then he comes. But it is what it is. right now is to just find the solution, and we need clear responses. There is no need to waste time, so it's better he needs to just be open with you and tell you the truth. It's next year, so that I'm staying in this relationship for the whole year, waiting for my boyfriend.
So guys, you had me talking of him saying not sure, because Zara, when asked him, so when do you think you can buy me a ticket, when do you think we can do the process, then he was like, I am not sure. And that really broke her heart. Like, how can you say not sure? You need to have a plan. And I was also angry at him. Like, you went to South Africa right away, few months of knowing this lady, and all of a sudden you don't have any plan for your relationship to continue. So why did you go to South Africa? Why? Yeah, so we talked and I kept on giving her the guidance. You heard I told her to open her eyes, because Zara was already in love. There is no way I could tell her block this guy and she blocks him, ends everything. No way. But her, like, observing this guy, listening to every advice that I was giving her, definitely could reason and eventually find a way out, whether leave him or continue. And that's what I did. That's what I could do.
All right, yeah, you're right. Let's just wait. Let him be a man.
Yes, because after talking to her, I was like, better let's wait and see. He has to be a man and, show that he really wants to be with me. Yeah, so this was my response.
Because that is what he's supposed to be, be a man. And if he wants this to work, of course, he needs to put in some money. I was thinking about it. This guy must be paying the ex a lot of money.
Yeah, only that he didn't want to say it, honestly.
They don't joke with it, and they really pay a lot. Like, to an extent, it becomes too much for a guy. But it is what it is.
Especially if the wife isn't working.
I'm just not happy that if this guy had all those responsibilities, why chat with the lady who's in Africa, because it's not even all about the ticket. The visa needs to be paid. And it's not cheap. There's some insurances to pay, traveling insurance. When you arrive there is another money he needs to pay for you to be there. They're going to be asking his proof of accommodation, if he can take care of you and all that. So it's not all about the ticket. I don't know if he has thought about that. But anyways, for me, if a guy wants something, they will do anything. They'll do research. They'll do anything to get the information. Yep. So, all right, you just cool down and wait. It's just a matter of waiting, and we see what is going to be his next step.
Yeah.
All right, dear. Enjoy your evening.
So guys, time passed and then Zara wrote to me again. Yeah, it was the same April 2024. So I was like, hi Bella. He says I have changed. He is starting to question who I am as a person. I asked that we talk things through, and he says he will reach out to me when he is ready. His ex-wife is hunting this relationship. I may be a new person, but it doesn't mean I don't remind him of his ex-wife. I'm just hurt, Bella. I'm hurt. So I respond, hi dear, I totally don't understand. He says you have changed. How? You know what? With toxic guys, when everything is going their way, when you're not questioning, when you are not talking of serious things, they will love you, they will tell you good things about you, praise you and all that. But at the time you start asking serious questions, you start being serious, then they will tell you you have changed. Because here, Zara did not change, simply wanted to know the progress of that relationship. We can't just keep on chatting. You are from America, I am in South Africa. How are we going to be together eventually if we don't make plans? This was her response when I asked. He says, you have changed how? I don't know. I didn't ask him. I think he is really not financially stable. I think he wants a woman who will contribute financially and be a mother to his child. I don't think he wants to be a breadwinner. I think he doesn't want the same relationships he had where his ex-wife and the mother of his child were dependent on him for money. I'm just shocked that a person doesn't know when they will pay their debt and buy a ticket for the person they claim to love. Oh my God. So I responded to her. I said he could have said this before if he wanted a woman who is financially stable, who can contribute. Then I responded to her response when she said she is shocked that a person doesn't know when they will pay their debt and buy a ticket for the person they claim to love. This guy thought you were going to sponsor yourself to his country, but that is wrong, dear, because if he can't afford an air ticket, what kind of life can he offer you as a man? I'm so disappointed in Peter. Also, I really wish I guided this story from the start. Yeah, and that's why I'm so happy for my babies. Because, with my babies, when they start with a guy, we start the guidance from the start. So questions have to be asked. You can't make a mistake like what Zara did, offering to pay for the ticket to his country. That cannot happen if you are under my guidance. So I wished, really, I had guided this story from the start, because I came to know this story later when Zara was already in love, when Peter was about to go to South Africa. That's when I started hearing how they met and everything was already done. Yeah, so the only thing I could do, I could just say, congratulations, I'm happy for you. And yeah, when things started getting bad, that is when I was like, oh wow, I just wish. But it was just a wish. So she responded when I said, this guy thought you're going to sponsor yourself. No, Bella, he didn't. He can afford the plane ticket. Maybe I'm not worth the ticket. Anyways, all I know is that I'm paying for the sins of the ex-wife. I really wish God can send her to me just to tell her side of the story. And I told her, yeah, it's good to hear from her side, but unfortunately, it's not possible. So she responded, I'll be okay, Bella. Thank you, Bella. I'm just going to take time off, focus on healing. Only time will tell where I end up by the end of the year. Everything happens for a reason. Take care. Yeah, things had taken a very, very bad path. So guys, after the last time I talked to Zara was down and things were really going bad, eventually Peter showed up and told her it's okay, no problem, we can work on the visa. Right now, you should start the visa process. But at first, we're supposed to talk to the immigration person to understand the whole process and everything. So told me, Bella, I will update you on how everything goes. So June comes, then July comes, 2024, another misunderstanding. So apart from the visa process and everything, the other misunderstandings they could have was character-wise. Because Peter is a guy, when he wrongs you, cannot admit that I did wrong to you, I am sorry. No. For him, it's always right. And when you try to correct him, he takes everything like personal. So Zara was like, he's very stubborn and is a guy that thinks is always right. So told me, Bella, to be with a guy like him, you really need to be patient with him a lot. Otherwise, things won't work out, or you will end up fighting all the time. They continued with their relationship, and even at some point sent her a skincare gift for her to take care of her skin. Was very happy that received that gift from Peter. So remember, they agreed that she talks to an attorney, the immigration attorney, and yeah, she managed to talk to the immigration attorney and told the immigration attorney that our plan was for me to go with a tourist visa. But he told her, even if you were to sponsor yourself, you are not going to granted that tourist visa. Forget about the tourist visa. I think you should do the K1 visa. Good thing or good news, it only takes 5 months. It no longer takes lots of months, and you can even pay $100 every month, for the whole year to cover the costs. So she was like, this will be a very good plan for Peter, to take. So came to me, was really excited, told me about it, and I was like, yeah, that's really good if that is what the attorney told you. Guess what? After some hours, I received another voice note of Zara crying and crying and crying, telling me, Bella, our fight has always been the distance, and I'm very scared. I think Peter might be those guys that are cowards. When they want to end the relationship, they don't tell you that they want to end the relationship. They do things to push you away so that you can start questioning, eventually be the one to end the relationship. Imagine the time I invested in this relationship. I love this guy very, very much. Only for him today to write to me, he knew that I had talked to the attorney and I had all that good news. He is now telling me he feels very exhausted with this long distance relationship. So he is breaking up with her. He can't handle a long distance relationship. So Zara was crying, telling me, Bella, imagine this guy, how cruel he is, made me talk to the daughter. I grew to love his daughter, only for him to come right now sending me just a message like that is very exhausted with this long distance relationship, can't handle a long distance relationship. So as she kept on crying, started saying, Bella, I am scared. What if this guy has found someone else? And this all came after me asking him why he disappeared, because he has been inconsistent on the way he communicates. Yeah, so there is a time it was 50-50, they could look for each other, but it came a time it is Zara to look for him. So she asks, and that was his response. So after hearing all that, her crying that much, I felt so bad, because when you are in a relationship with a guy, you are not supposed to be crying, really. But when you find yourself crying all the time for that relationship, it is becoming unhealthy, and it's a sign that it's not good for you. You are not in a good place. But we should also understand that Zara was already in love. We should also understand her past, where she comes from. So these are the voice notes that I sent her after receiving her message, crying, telling me how things went, how Peter can't handle a long distance relationship. This is the guy that I cannot even forget. This is the guy that traveled so fast to meet her and now cannot handle a long distance relationship. Okay, hear me out, guys, in these voice notes.
Hi, love. I just came back home. I told you earlier I was heading out, yeah. So I just came back home and I got a chance to listen to your voice note. Oh my God, it breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart to hear you crying. Yeah, over this. Because, I don't know. For me, the way I think of a normal relationship, a healthy relationship, shouldn't really be like that. Yes, misunderstandings can happen. We're not perfect. We are not perfect at all. So you can't have a relationship and it's smooth, you never fight or anything. Fights happen. but the way is doing it is totally a wrong way, and it kind of even like puts me in a position where I'm asking myself, does he really love you like the way you love him, or he just decided to do this just because he was feeling to do it, just like an adventure. Like, he did not enter into that relationship for real. Like, for real. There is a video I posted yesterday of an American guy. I think he's even younger because the guy is 27 now, I think. 27, 28. Like, that guy was really into a relationship. Really in. Like, for better, for worse, no matter what happens, we're gonna be together, baby. You see? Like, assuring the lady. Yeah, she waited for 3 years, but eventually the guy went to meet her and proposed on their first meeting. He proposed. And they also, like, when he left, the lady had already applied for K1 visa, but they got, unfortunately, she didn't pass the interview. She got denied. So now they are planning the guy to go again in Uganda, then get married to her, and then they can apply again the marriage visa. Yeah. So that's the guy that is really determined. You guys broke up some time back, and then you got back together. But I see you're going into the same thing again, the long distance relationship. He chatted with you, he came to South Africa, like, he knows you're in Africa. So him chatting with you every day, like you said, making you talk with the daughter, all that, you can't tell me it is of a guy who will again change suddenly and tell you that the long distance is something else. The long distance, I can't handle it, I'm giving up, and all those stuffs. He shouldn't do that. Because if he came to South Africa and you dated for quite some time, he saw it was too hard, was supposed to just stop, not keeping on, like, giving you hopes. Yeah. And he said something like an app. Why do you communicate on an app? Why not on WhatsApp? Doesn't he have WhatsApp? And really, this communication, is it him that always, like, looks for you? I'm talking of video calls, like he's the one to call you on a video call, or you can call anytime you decide, like, you know, he's home and you decide to call, you can make that video call and he will pick. Because I'm beginning to really worry a lot, like, really worry of this whole relationship. I might be saying this and you say, maybe it's because Bella is not in my shoes, but trust me, I'm trying to wear your shoes, and I'm giving you an advice as a big sister. Yeah. Don't ever be scared to lose a man. Never ever be scared to lose a man. Because when he knows that you're scared to lose him, he will keep torturing you with that. He will keep on doing things knowing that she can't do anything. She's scared to lose me. You know, you can't accept a guy to treat you anyhow. And you're not a puppet. Like, all the time when he does things that don't sit right, you don't need to ask. You should act normal. No, it's not like that. So just calm down. See what happens. Don't call him. Don't stalk him with messages or anything. Keep quiet. Don't worry. I don't know if people told you, but you're beautiful. You're very, very beautiful. True. And there is no way you can't find love. Whether with any other guy. You have that chance. You still have that chance. So it shouldn't be like it is the end of the world. No. I understand when you love someone, but let's love a person who truly loves you too. It should be two-sided, not you are so in love with a guy, you want to talk to him, but at the same time, he doesn't feel like talking to you. He doesn't. He feels like you're disturbing him, asking why he disappeared. That's not right. That's not right.
So guys, I think you have heard my advice to her. You too take this. Never be scared to lose a guy. Never allow a guy to treat you anyhow. Show your emotions. If you're angry, show him, yes, I'm angry. If you're not accepting something, show him, I am not accepting this. Because they started fighting, because whenever he could disappear or do things that are not okay with Zara, when Zara talks, then Zara is a bad person. Then Zara has changed, you know. It's wrong. It's very, very wrong. When you see that in a guy, just know that he's a toxic guy that wants to be treated as if he is God. So Zara kept on being really, really down, but started opening her eyes and started telling me more things about Peter. And really, I felt I needed to tell her this. So I sent her other voice notes to guide her through. So listen to them again. Today we are going with voice notes, but let me hope these voice notes are really helping you learn something. If they do, write in the comment section below. Yeah.
Hi dear. Sorry if you hear my voice strange. Just
frog
voice. I just woke up. I was listening to your voice notes. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I just want you to be yourself. Be you. When I say shine your eyes, really shine your eyes. I know you're a believer, even if you're not all that a strong believer, but I know you believe in God. So I just want you to look at your relationship on a more godly way and know that the things that you are seeing now in Paul, it is God that is allowing you to see those things. And if God is allowing you to see all those things in him, there is a reason to why. So you should act on that. Let aside love. Let aside love. A character problem is a huge problem that you shouldn't ignore. And for me, I say people don't change unless they want to change, okay? They don't change unless they want to. So don't ignore whatever you're seeing, because these are the same things after getting married. You will be telling yourself, I wish at that time I could have taken action. Because you see how your heart right now, imagine you get married to this guy in marriage, and then you start seeing even worst things. It will hurt you the more and the more and the more. Because people they might even marry you. You know, I've learned to understand his character. He's easy to jump into something, but also easily to leave it.
Run from such kind of guys.
He's not a guy that will think before he jumps into something. No. He will jump into something, but later just give up on it. And people like that, it's hard even to succeed. So I'm trying to talk to you as a sister. You know I love you. You know I want the best for you. You know I want you to be happy. Even yesterday when you were crying, I was like, I wish I had a guy that I imagine in my head and just give that guy to you, because you really deserve him. A guy who will treat you with so much tenderness, a guy who will truly love you, who will take care of you, who won't make you shed tears. Yeah.
Really.
So
I wish.
Me telling you all this, it is just deep from my heart. Just be careful. Be careful. You know, when we are so much in love, we tend not to see things.
True.
Or we tend to ignore things. We take them lightly. So, me telling you this, you're the one that has been dating. You know him very, very well than I do. So, even if he comes back, I don't know what you're going to do. But if you're to take him back, you really need to make sure you're ready to change. Him as a man, not you telling him to change. What does this tell you? You should act expensive, okay? You should act expensive. When you act expensive, a guy will really treat you as you deserve to be treated. Okay? Don't let him be like, hi, can we talk? Oh, then you just listen to just a simple explanation. No. You have to write everything down, everything that you don't like about him, and tell him, if I don't see this in you, I'm sorry, we'll have to break up. For good. Don't be scared to lose him. Because the problem I see in you is that you're so scared to lose him. And I'm not heartless. I know you love. But with these men, you gotta have a very strong heart not to be scared to lose them. Yeah. Not to cry. Like, maybe send them messages crying. Why are you breaking up on me? Or if you feel like crying, just go in your bed, cover yourself, cry under your bed sheets.
Let it out.
Cry. When you're done, you come out strong. Strong. Yeah. So that is all I can say. When you feel like you want to talk to me, I'm here, and you know that. Yeah, sorry, oh my God. My voice sounds like like an old lady. I just woke up. Okay.
So guys, you have heard me repeating, don't be scared to lose him, don't be scared to lose him. But the truth is, yeah, Zara was very, very scared. And it's because of the life she lived before. Like how she was told, you must fight for things, you know, don't let go easily. Even if you see someone is not willing, is not cooperating, you put more efforts. Show them that, you know, yeah, I'm good enough for you to love me. And then they will love you. It was a very, very wrong education, and it costed Zara. It costed her so much, even with her relationship with Peter. Whatever Peter could do made her cry and everything, but it was so difficult for Zara to let go. She was so scared to lose him. And you can see, like, how I've been telling this story. We could talk, she could cry, the guy could make her cry, but again could make up. Because even before this, they had made up, everything was okay. Then it was Peter's birthday. You can't believe it. Zara went, baked a cake for him, you know, dressed up very, you know, sexy, and did a video call with him like a surprise for his birthday, and he was very happy. She wrote some words like, if this guy really doesn't see how beautiful I am, how sexy I am, and the efforts I'm putting in, I don't know, he will be stupid. And it's true, because Zara is very beautiful and was looking really sexy that day. Yeah. She's such a genuine lady, a lovely lady, an intelligent lady, very, very intelligent. Yeah, because when she speaks, you can really hear you are talking to an intelligent lady. Only that on the love side, I still have a lot of work to do with Zara, really, and it's a process, step by step. She will get there. So yeah, after that talk, time passed. So as time passed, we kept on chatting, once in a while, and she was still healing from everything. Peter had not come back, like to say, let's get back together or what. So kept on telling me more things about Peter, that he was very immature, and I saw that because once you have a fight with a guy and then he shuts down, that means he is very, very immature. You have a relationship with a guy, there is a misunderstanding, you have to talk. Instead of sitting down and listen to you, understand that he did a mistake, then he starts saying that maybe I'm not good enough for you. We can't just end this relationship. That's immaturity. But another thing that I saw in Peter, he had a very low self-esteem, because people with a very low self-esteem are very sensitive. When you tell them something, even if it is for their own good, they will feel like you are attacking them. They will feel like you are trying to make them feel maybe unattractive and all that. Oh my God, a guy who is insecure, a guy who has a very low self-esteem is to run away from, because no matter what you do, you will never ever raise his self-esteem. Applies to a woman too, not only to guys. If you're a guy watching this and you see these things in a woman you are dating, has got a very low self-esteem, is immature, every time a small fight, let's break up, run, my brother. Run, my sister. But Zara kept on understanding Peter and could say, we have somehow a similar past. I had a very bad relationship with my dad, and Peter too had a very bad relationship with his dad. His dad was a doctor, but it's like it could weigh him a lot. It's like he was doing a favor to take care of his kids, and it disturbed him a lot that Peter's mom did not work. Even when they divorced, the mother left with nothing. So Zara at some point was like, he's doing that because of the things he went through. I somehow understand. And maybe he doesn't want to keep on like giving me money or spoiling me so that I don't depend on him. He's too careful with money so that I can also work for my own money. So that in case we have to separate or divorce, I don't remain with nothing. But for me, I just say that those are just excuses. A guy should do the right thing. Yeah, take care of you, be responsible, no matter what he went through in the past. Zara was not supposed to pay for his ex's mistakes. The ex is the ex, Zara is Zara. You are dating a new girl, move forward. Watch how she behaves. You can't just start saying, you are like my ex, you will be like my ex, then why date me if I will be like your ex, or if I am like your ex? And you too, if you date a guy, he had an ex, bad experience, don't feel it's okay for you to pay for the ex's mistake and start forgiving him. Everything he does, you're like, I have to forgive him, because of what he went through. No, don't allow yourself to be in such kind of a relationship, dear sister. Also told me of an incident whereby she needed some money and asked her mom some money. I can ask Peter to contribute a bit. When asked Peter, oh my God, it was just small money. Tells you that never asked Peter lots of money. Asked for him $100 twice. And sometimes he could send her money, gifts. Even the gifts, you see, they are just normal gifts. not like an expensive gifts. So the money he could send could be like $20, $50. So that time when she asked for some money, to top up, there is something she wanted to do. Zara asked for only $50. And what he did, went ahead, sent her $20. Then after sending her the $20, sent her a message, $20 sent. Zara felt like he was being rude and asked him, how comes you sent me that message? It's like you didn't want to send. And then he was like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can be stingy. Then Zara remembers an incident when they started dating and was sending her gifts, could ask her, do you like it? Then Zara could say, yes, of course, I like it. Then Peter could respond, I'm glad you like it. You're not like my ex, because my ex never appreciated. So he told her that one time it was Valentine's and prepared something special, booked for a hotel for them to enjoy together with a girlfriend, and it costed him $500. Then took her for dinner. So when they went for dinner, the ex had a sad face. Then Peter asked her, why are you ruining the Valentine's Day? Why are you sad? Then the ex responded that, where is my gift? Then Peter was like, I did all this. You can't see that I've done something special. You are asking for the gift. But the ex told him, you are being cheap and stingy. So when that incident happened of $20, she was like, oh my God, this Peter is very, very stingy. The ex was right. That's why I told you sometimes they come to you, you chat, when you ask them about their ex, they start, oh, my ex was this, my ex was that, my ex was bad. But with time, while dating him, his true colors comes out. You get to see who he really is and how the ex really was. So Zara was like, the ex was right, very, very right. And he knows himself that is stingy, but he got that from the dad, because Peter's dad, yes, was a doctor. Whatever could do to the kids, expected the kids to say thank you and always be grateful for what the dad did. Not that it is his responsibility as a dad, no. Oh my God, that's why it is important too to know how he lived his childhood. It will help you in your relationship. You who is searching for a guy right now. Also, Zara was like, I think Peter was supposed to buy a gift for the ex, on that Valentine's. Because when your man buys you something, you keep that as a memory. Whenever you look at it, you'll be like, this one, I got it from my husband or from my fiancé, my boyfriend. But just food, or you go somewhere and enjoy, you don't have anything to hold on to. And it's true, as women, I don't know you, but me, I appreciate gifts. Yeah. And my husband knows that. So when it is almost approaching my birthday, he will start like bringing jokes. You know what? This time around, I'll be in Milan or in Rome for work. I won't be around on your birthday, so there won't be any gift. So I laugh and I know he's joking. I'll be like, okay, you can travel, no problem. And he always do a surprise to me. So he buys me flowers, but at the time, I don't know. I just hear the bell ringing at the door. I open, voila, flowers. Then when I receive flowers, I'm like, okay, maybe that's it for the birthday. But later in the day, you see him, taking you somewhere, buying you things, or telling you, choose this, and tells you, this is your birthday gift. I'm like, I didn't expect it. He says, do you think your birthday can pass? Or do you think the Valentine's can pass without me buying you a gift? That can never happen. Yeah, because he knows me and he is responsible. He cares. He loves me. He does not look at his money when it comes to spending on me. But if you see a guy is looking at his money when it comes to spending on you, it is clear he does not love you at all. And at some point, I questioned Zara. Does this Peter really love you? So told me, Bella, I came to realize that it's true, this Peter never loved me. And also he used Zara, or the relationship he had with Zara, to boost his self-esteem, to test himself if I am good to be with someone, which is very, very wrong. But guys, in all this, let us take our time to get to know these men very, very well. Before you even say that, I love this guy, get to know his real intentions. But how do you do that? Not in one day, by dating this guy, getting to know him, and protecting your emotions. Yeah, don't rush to fall in love with this guy. It happened recently. You saw I posted on my Instagram stories my baby who was waiting for her boyfriend, but because I coached my baby not to fall in love, told her, chat with this guy, let him come, keep observing, we are getting to know each other. When you see real actions, good intentions, then you start falling in love with that guy. So you saw at the airport the Afro cinema that happened. She wasn't seeing him, and we started even like getting so worried. Maybe he lied, maybe he did not come. Oh, it was such an awkward situation. But my baby did not start crying because was not in love with that guy. Yes, had a feeling with that guy that he might be a good guy. He was ticking all the boxes, but to protect herself was like, let me see until he comes, until I see him, until I get to hear what he has to say, see all actions and everything. Yeah, so let's keep on learning. Let's keep on protecting ourselves. No one is going to protect us. So yeah, he sent her that message. It's not that Zara blocked him, no. She decided to keep quiet and see how it goes. He later came back and they started talking, but they decided to chat as friends. Even Zara wrote to me, was like, we're going to heal together because we have been both in trauma. And with me, I wasn't okay with it. But at the same time, I respected her and I was like, it's fine, yeah. So she kept him there, but I knew in my heart that that relationship will not work. I had given her all my own point of view when it comes to that relationship, and I know she's watching this video, knows this. Even at the end was like, Bella, all along you were right. And I came to realize that really you cannot do without Bella's guidance. Yeah, Bella's guidance is very, very important. So it kept on like that, and with me, I had let go of that relationship. Yes, Zara was still holding on to it, so could update me, but I wasn't taking it all that serious, and I could just, send laughing emojis and all that. So it kept on like that till December. She wrote to me, was like, Bella, we are now talking again. With Peter. I was like, okay, no problem. They talked and again started fighting because character-wise, these people were also incompatible. So in the end, Zara came to realize that it is just a wastage of time to keep on chatting with Peter, and that fear that she had of losing him went away because her eyes were wide open, could see things clearly, could think over and over and over the guidance that I gave her about Peter, and decided it's over for good. That was the beginning of this year. It ended, guys, but that does not mean that Zara has healed completely. Not at all. Yeah, sometimes cries cause was in love with Peter, thought it was going to work out, but it never worked out. So dear friends, that's how everything ended between Zara and Peter. I know you want to know, is Zara now in a relationship? No, guys, Zara isn't in a relationship, is still healing before she comes back for my guidance, because I still believe that Zara will find the right guy, with the right guidance. And right now that her eyes are wide open, so everything will be okay. I know one day I'll come here and tell you Zara's success love story, whether she'll find that guy on the dating sites or even offline. But I must tell her success love story. Zara, I wish you all the best. And your sister loves you so much. Thank you so much for sharing this love story. Even if it was a failed one, trust me, people have learned a lot. If it's true, guys, you have learned a lot, write in the comment section below. Yeah, but I'm so sure you have learned a lot. You have shared lots of tips, and I think we should stop here for today. Until next time, guys, when I come with another story with Zara, we are done for now. Yeah, be blessed, guys, for your love, your support. Give this video a thumbs up if you have liked it. Share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will enjoy this video and learn something. Comment below what you think about this video. I would like to know. Watch my other videos too. They are super good. You are going to learn a lot. Until next time, guys, I love you so much. You're always here in my heart. Ciao, ciao.